Play Pibaro, Ipidang Subhai Pi, Sapiyit Kami, but Kikubo, Baman Kasi.
Mr. Speaker, sir, reply to start question 128A. Sir, three numbers. B. Sir, the number of infiltration posts in the state district-wise are 30. East City Hills 3, West Hills 2, Ribhoy 4, East Khas Hills 3, West Khas Hills 2, Southwest Khas Hills 1, East Karo Hills 2, West Karo Hills 1, North Karo Hills 3, Southwest Karo Hills 1, South Karo Hills 8. C. Sir, the number of interstate migrants without proper documents detected in the year 2008, 18-19, 2019-20, 2020-21 are as follows. 2018, 5,460. 2019, 7,626. 2020, 2,122. 2021 up to 1st September 2021, 1,192. Total 16,400. D. The number of Bangladeshi illegal infiltration migrant detected during 2018-19, 2019-20, 2020-21 are as follows. 2018, 36, 2019, 18, 2020, 37, 2021 up to 31st August 2021, 25. Total is 116. E. Sir, for seed interstate migrants without proper documents have been pushed back to Assam, and for D, 44 numbers are currently in jail and 72 numbers have been deported, sir.
May I know from the Honorable Minister from Police the name of the locations of the infill posts in Southwest Karo Hills and West Karo Hills?
Sir, in West Karo Hills, we have an anti-infiltration special squad, and in Southwest Karo Hills, we also have anti-infiltration special squad.
Mr. Speaker, sir, my question is, I want to know the name of the locations, where it is.
Yeah. The location is in the district headquarters.
Mr. Speaker, sir, why I raise this question is, we have very vulnerable entry points through which illegal immigrants, infiltrators can come into the state. We have created a separate directorate for the infiltration with the Home Department. Whether, I would like to know from the Minister whether government has initiated action to identify the vulnerable areas with which, through which these infiltrations are happening.
Mr. Speaker, sir, we will do on the need-based basis.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I will just name a few areas where these infiltrations or immigrants from interstate or international migrants, illegal migrants can come in. Like in West Karo Hills, we have many points. Rung side we have Fulbari we have, where we should create the post. Abandoned entry point of Assam Meghalaya into Karo Hills and at 61. We don't have infiltration posts. So I would urge upon the government of the day to identify such vulnerable points and create infiltration posts so that we can check these illegal immigrants in future.
Point noted, sir.
Beaiñ.
Sir, I'd like to draw the attention of the House relating to a very important matter on this infiltration camp, which is located in Haduh in my constituency, sir. So this infiltration camp is located near the marketplace of Haduh, which is a bit away, about 2 to 3 kilometers away from the international fencing border, sir. What has happened, sir? I had personally met the DGP few months back and apprised him about the situation, that the police personnel who are manning the infiltration camp are just sitting idle, and there's hardly any illegal migrant Bangladeshi has been caught. Maybe in a year, 1 or 2 who just must have just strayed and they must have just sent back again. Therefore, sir, instead of wasting the services of all these infiltration camp personnel at Haduh, I had suggested to the DGP that it will be more beneficial and wiser to open an outpost. And he was very considerate in saying that he would move the proposal to the government. But just a few days back, there was a question on it, and I saw that the reply was, no outpost considered. I would like to take this opportunity to inform the Honorable Home Minister that during the winter season, so hordes of Bangladeshis, they come in and they cut away all the betel nut from the plantations that we have on our side, sir. Nobody can stop them. They come with daggers, with all kinds of weapons. And their mode of operation is so swift, sir, that they come in hundreds. Immediately, sir, they climb the trees of the betel nut and they chop and they take it away. Now, sir, what will the infiltration camp boys do, sir? We require police protection of these plantations of our own people, sir. Therefore, I have justified, sir, today I have justified my claim that instead of this infiltration camp, it is more beneficial to have an outpost in Haduh. I request the Honorable Minister, Home Minister, and the Honorable Chief Minister to kindly examine this matter and consider my proposal, sir.
We will examine, sir.
So we know from the Honorable Minister that which are these 3 districts which have the Superintendent of Police infiltration.
One post of Superintendent of Police for Anti-Infiltration Directorate Headquarters for supervising the work and administration extra of the Directorate. One post of the rank of Superintendent of Police for Eastern Range Station and District Headquarters Infiltration Directorate Meghalaya Shillong. And one post of the rank of Superintendent of Police Western Range Station and District Headquarters Infiltration Directorate Western Range Tura.
So with regard to Ribohoi district, in the course of reply, there are 4 posts. May we know in what is the strength of the staff, especially in Bernihat, Mauro, Siang, is 4 posts, the strength of the manpower of this police personnel who have been stationed there. Because as my colleague from Mausan Ram have said that we have seen, I have been traveling many times with Bernihat, with Siang also. There is a slackness in their duty. Maybe they are overburdened, maybe the shortage of staff, we don't know. So I would like to know the strength of the personnel have been sanctioned with the sanction post, and maybe they are overburdened. We need to sanction more for the smooth exercise of this infill post.
Sir, the number of the personnel posted that I didn't have with me, I require notice.
From the given numbers, the number in British post, the circles got more numbers, that means 8. May I know the exact location and place where it is?
Sir, Dimapara checkpost, Sipbari checkpost, Mahadio checkpost, Mahesh Khola checkpost, Sijo checkpost, Kaswapara Land Custom Station, Kaswapara checkpost, and anti-infiltration special squad.
Salim.
Mr. Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to urge the government. We have to be more worrying about the infiltration, Mr. Speaker, sir, because we know that Rohingya, who is the refugee in Bangladesh, right now there are more than 50 lakhs. Now the thing is that we are seeing the news. We are getting all sorts of peanuts which is supplied to these Rohingya refugees by the World Organization. If these peanuts and other sorts of materials which is being given to these refugees from the Bangladesh, if those things can come to Meghalaya, then infiltration would be more easier actually. So, by looking at the plight of the people who are living in the border area, as stated by one of the honorable members, we are also worried that not only in his constituency, even in some part of my constituency also, this Bangladeshis, they will come in a bunch and then, they will chop up everything, whatever plantations that we will have, and over the night, they will, finish everything. Not only the plantations, even the, livestock also. So it is very worrying actually. Even few, last time, just before the election, in my constituency itself, around 38 numbers of electorates, were identified by the election commission. I was so surprised. There were lots of Muslims from that in my constituency, whereas in reality there is none. 38 households. So those needed to be checked very seriously, because we have to be more vigilant and strengthen our people. The vigilantes who are the police force or maybe infiltration, the stations and all, strengthen. Because not only in the Bangladesh border area, even in Singhamari also, Singhamari also, lots of our non-tribals who are residing there, they are scared that this, either Bangladeshi or from the Assam, they might take over the land which belongs to them. That's why I was urging upon the Chief Minister also, at least to put that pillar even against that A Mohol, B Mohol like that, so that they can identify our places where our Akhang land is, where the Plain Belt is, where the A Mohol and B Mohol is, so that this thing will also slow down the inflation.
You can put a question.
Yes. So my objective, my question is, Mr. Speaker, sir, would, as already asked, whether the government is, in the future, they will strengthen the, infiltration point